So welcome back to another Rivervale review. We're doing a slightly different review today where we're comparing two vehicles, and the two cars that we're comparing are the most popular cars that we supply to both new and used customers at Rivervale, and that is the Mercedes GLC Coupe and the Mercedes GLC. So we're here with a Mercedes 250 GLC Coupe. Now, it's a very eye-catching design, and yes, it does look a bit like a BMW X6, but it's not. So Mercedes have taken their design inspiration by putting together an SUV and a coupe to create the GLC Coupe. So one of the great things about SUVs and these SUV crossover vehicles is the driving position. So in the GLC Coupe, the driving position allows you to see right over the top of the bonnet, gives you real road presence, and just helps with all the visibility that you might need for driving a vehicle that is a little bit bigger than your standard family-sized car. So we're here now with the GLC, and this is a 220D 9-speed automatic. At first glance, it looks like a baby GLE. As you know, the grille we looked at on the GLC Coupe was obviously that updated Mercedes grille, but this is the more traditional version. Coming round, looking at the vehicle, it is similar to the GL, the GLE, a boxier vehicle, but that lends itself to offer more space for rear passengers, and as we'll see, more boot space. The instant reaction getting into the car was, it's the same, but different. And it is a little bit different. The space in the cabin is a little bit more well thought out, and I believe that's to add some extra space in the back, but we'll have a look at that when we come to a stop. So one of the things I have noticed is that the rear window, your viewing area is quite small due to the way the GLC Coupe has a very slanted angle for the rear window. So your viewing option is quite small, but does that affect the practicality and the drive of this vehicle? Not really. The updated Mercedes infotainment screen here, the screen is a little bit small and it's not a touch screen, which perhaps you would have liked to have seen. Nonetheless, it does everything that you need. You've got your sat-nav, DAB. So it doesn't quite have the elegance that the GLC Coupe 250 petrol had in getting through the gears, but nonetheless, this diesel version is still a nice drive. It doesn't feel quite as compact as the Coupe. The Coupe had a bit more of a luxury feel to it. This has a lot more of a practical feel to it. But let's get some motorway mileage under us and see what else this car has to offer. I think the one point that I'd make from having driven both of these now for a little bit of time is that the GLC version, you have more awareness of the size of the vehicle. In the Coupe, it's a little bit harder to gauge kind of where your front and back end are, but here in the GLC, where it's a boxier shaped vehicle, it just seems a little bit easier to manoeuvre, and I'm more confident in driving. So Mercedes have made a real effort here in terms of shape and style and combining those two things together. As you look around the side of the vehicle, it is very curved and very pretty. In terms of boot size, especially with this slanted roof, it's actually a lot more than you think. So if you come around and have a look, just move this parcel shelf, we do have a large boot. We also have the option to store some things underneath this lip here. Having driven both the Coupe and the GLC, what we can see is that cabin, there's not really a great deal of difference. What separates these two vehicles is roof height, rear passenger space, and boot space. Here, where it's a bit more of a box feel, you do have more capacity and it's an easier option to get things into the back. We do have, as we had before, a lip for some lower storage. For me, the choice between the Coupe and the GLC, it's obvious. It's about what you use the vehicle for. If you're looking for some space, but with a luxury feel and a sporty drive, go for the Coupe. If you're looking for practicality, size, and something that you can get the family in, then the GLC is your option.